Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Maureen Akers. Hello there and welcome. Welcome, Gary.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Glad to have you. Okay, today's question. Gary, the Supreme Court is resisting efforts to impose ethical standards for the justices. Do you think this is fair?
Yeah. Well, you know, as a lawyer who's bound by ethical rules, no. I mean, and so the justices are bound by ethical rules as lawyers. They're all lawyers, you know. But to resist disclosure requirements, to resist a code of conduct, I think is just misplaced. I don't know how difficult it could be to just abide by some rules, you know. It shouldn't be that hard. So, you know, all judges in our town and Alabama and Georgia and all federal judges, all state judges, they're all bound by judicial codes of conduct, ethical considerations. I mean, and they abide by them, you know, and if they don't, there's a board or a group that they answer to. So there are protections in place at every level except the Supreme Court, which is kind of odd, really. So, you know, I didn't even realize there wasn't.
I was going to ask you that question.
I know, until all this came up, I had no idea there was such an issue. So the reason it's being resisted, or a justification by at least one of the justices, is you can't tell us what to do, you know. We're an independent section of government, and you have nothing to do with how we do our business. But number one, it's eroding confidence in the judges. You know, if you don't disclose personal dealings and conflicts of interest that potentially arise, and so why would you even want to not do that? But the justification was, you don't control us. And the truth is, though, Congress establishes how many justices there are. They establish what kinds of cases the justices hear. The jurisdiction of the court is defined by Congress. Their salaries and benefits are set by Congress. Their terms are set by Congress. I mean, the Congress is involved in many aspects, and I frankly just don't understand the resistance, because it shouldn't be that hard to disclose when people do things for you, you know, if they have matters in front of you in the court. You ought to be. I've had cases here where the judge says, look, I know the other party. It's just not comfortable for me to sit here and be in judgment in this case. And they would recuse themselves. And it is done every day all through America. I think it needs to be done on the Supreme Court, too.
All right. Good question, Gary. Thank you. We'll see you on the next Legal Break.